Hey everybody, it's Mike once again with another 15-minute workout for you. The second of our two weighted workout routines. Once again using some light weights, although today's routine by design you'll want to go a little bit lighter anyway. Although there is one exercise, Renegade rows in particular, that you might normally go a little bit heavier with. But today we'll let the time that we're doing the exercise take care of that resistance a little bit. And I'll talk about some form cues that I want you to work on during that exercise that will help also amp up the intensity level. Like the last workout, today's not super cardio intense, although we are going to once again do 1.5 minute sets before we take a 30-second break. So that will catch up to you. So this will be a more intense workout than maybe you realize going into it. If you want to go ahead and warm up, I would suggest doing some things. We're going to do some shoulder work today and a little bit of tricep work in addition to those Renegade rows. So take a few minutes, maybe do some jumping jacks, or at least do some things like some arm circles. And you can do that right now as I ramble on about what the workout will consist of. So it's 15 minutes, basically mimicking the last workout right down to the second. We'll be doing 1.5 minute sets broken up into odd numbered minutes and even numbered minutes. On the odd numbered minutes, we basically will be doing 3 exercises, the first 2 for 15 seconds, and those will be lateral raises, and then we'll transition to front raises. So that'll take care of the first 30 seconds. Then we'll get down on the ground and we will do some Renegade rows for the remaining 30 seconds of the odd numbered minutes. On the even numbered minutes, we'll come up and we will do some tricep kickbacks with the weights. And again, if you don't have weights, you can go just isometrically and get a nice little pump and squeeze of all of the muscles that we're using today. So we'll do tricep kickbacks for 30 seconds, and then we'll take a 30-second break, and then we will repeat that process until the 15 minutes runs out. So lateral raises for 15 seconds, front raises for 15 seconds, Renegade rows for 30 seconds. Then we come up in the even numbered minutes and do tricep kickbacks for 30 seconds, then we'll take a break. And again, as we go through this, I'll talk about some form cues to pay attention to as we go along for each of these exercises. So if you are ready and you're warmed up, I'll get this thing going. If you're not ready and you're not warmed up, I'm still gonna get this thing going. If you need some time, pause the video and get yourself warmed up and then come back. So I'll wait. Okay, I'm done waiting. All right, here we go. Lateral raises for 15 seconds and go. Let's go. So grab your weights, set your shoulders back, chest out, nice and easy. Weights do not need to go above your shoulders. Controlled, there's no momentum involved in this exercise. All right, just like that, we're down for 15 seconds already. Now we transition to front raises, and on this exercise, you really need to focus on using your abdominal muscles to help stabilize your body. 3 seconds left already, 2 and 1. Now we're down for Renegade rows. Again, normally you might be going a little bit heavier. I certainly would be going heavier on this. But what I want you to focus on today is that hip rotation or lack thereof. Really try and lock your body in. Keep the hips nice and level. Try and crank out as many repetitions as you can. We transition to tricep kickbacks right away in 3, 2, and 1. So come on up. I'm gonna turn to the side a little bit. Again, shoulders back. Get yourself into bent over row position. And the weights will go all the way back. Nice little squeeze there for a split second, but don't bring them all the way forward. Stop at 90 degrees. The motion past that is wasted. You're not doing anything there. Again, try and look straight ahead. If you've got a mirror to look at, you can look at that. 3, 2, and 1, just like that. We're done. A lot of trainers don't like to teach that tricep kickback because a lot of people don't do the exercise correctly. Coming all the way forward is useless. Stop at 90 and push back. Control it down and push back. You can also turn your hand out. That'll activate a little bit of a different feel to those triceps. There's 3 muscles back there, hence the name, triceps. Anyway, all right, we're back to the top of an odd numbered minute. So we're doing lateral raises. Let me step back a little bit so you can see the whole movement. You're not going way up here. right at the shoulders is where you want to stop. Just like that, 15 seconds. Front raises, again, always keep those shoulders back. Don't let your shoulders roll forward. Keep them back for any of these exercises that we do. And again, on these front raises, focus on your core. All right, Renegade rows. Again, keep these hips level. Don't get your hips way up here. Nice and level. And crank it out. If you're using no weight, all of the same principles will apply. Keep your hips level and quiet. Try and get as many repetitions as you can in 30 seconds. We've got 5 more seconds here. Tricep kickbacks are next. Again, I'll go from the side. Don't go past 90. Turn your hands out if you want a little bit of an extra pump back there, and pause for a split second with the weights back behind you. Again, slight bend in the knees, feet a little narrower than shoulder width. Try and stop at 90 degrees with the arms. Control it on the way down. Stick that rear end out there, and there's our 30 seconds. All right, so we're down. We're through 2 rounds of each of our minutes. And I'm feeling sweaty already. Of course, I'm wearing pants today. It is December, after all, or almost as I record this. As you see this, it will be December. At least it's not raining. I'm okay with that. All right, back to the top. Lateral raises, our 3rd set. Again, keep these under control. There's no momentum in this exercise, up or down. Really control the down, or what they call the eccentric phase in the technical terms. All right, front raises now. Good work, guys. Got 5 more seconds here. Renegade rows are next. 3, 2, and 1. All right, we are down for Renegade rows. Try and crank them out. Keep your legs, your feet nice and wide. That'll help fight that hip rotation. Engage your abdominals. Actively squeeze your abs to help keep things level and is in motion, or motionless as possible with the hips is what I'm trying to say. 3, 2, and 1. Working out and talking at the same time, not always easy. And you can turn the hands so your palms head towards the ceiling as you get back in the back if you want to. You don't have to. Try and stop at 90. On the way down, control it. You should be feeling this. 3, 2, and rest. All right. And these are fairly light weights for 3 of those exercises. That's pretty much all you'd need anyway. Even with the Renegade rows, for me, definitely picking up in intensity. All right, so this is our 6th minute. So we got 9 more to go. How are we doing out there? Okay, good. All right, lateral raises. Set number, I think this will be 4 for these. Keep breathing. And keep under control. All right, now we switch to front. Keep those shoulder blades pressed back, that chest out at all times. 3 seconds, 2, and 1. Renegade rows next. A good complete row on these. Try and get that weight up by your armpit, or if it's just your hand and you're working with no weights, right up there as well. 3, 2, and tricep kickbacks are next. Does help to have a mirror or put yourself on your phone video to help monitor your form. That's what the mirrors are for in gyms. We don't have them in here on purpose, but any gym will have a mirror, and it's not just for primping and preening, it's to do your form checks, especially as you get heavier in the weights or more technical with the exercises. You really should be monitoring your form at all times, because that's the key. Some people say, well, I want to get big and strong, and they'll start throwing heavy weights around with absolutely awful form. That does nothing except set you up for injury. So start light, perfect the form first, then start making the exercise more difficult. In case you didn't know, we're back into lateral raises. Again, you can do this without weights and go isometric, where you would very much squeeze, front raises now, squeeze every muscle that you have and go through the same range of motion. You will activate some muscle fibers that way. Renegade rows, it's not quite the same as using weighted resistance, but it's actually a pretty good routine. Isometrics. Tricep kickbacks coming up in 5 seconds. There we go. We're in our 10th minute. So we'll have 5 minutes to go. That'll mean 3 more sets of our shoulder exercises and Renegade rows. We got 5 more seconds here. And then 2 more rounds of tricep kickbacks. I'm feeling it, definitely. Hopefully you are as well. Feel free in the comments, ask questions, shoot me questions on Facebook. Be happy to answer them. As we always say, no question is a stupid one. Never, ever, ever, ever. Except, of course, if I've told you something 4 times, and then you ask me right after that, what did you say? Anyway, 3 seconds left, front raises right now. Again, reset yourself, keep those shoulders back, puff that chest out, and engage your abdominal muscles. 3 seconds left, Renegade rows right now. Even with a lighter weight, these are taxing me for sure. Got 3 seconds left. All right, this is our next to last set of tricep kickbacks. Focus on a little squeeze back there before you come down. Five more seconds. Whew, that one got me. All right, that was our next to last set of those. So now as we rest for our next to last time, we've got 2 sets of lateral and front raises and Renegade rows, and then 1 more set of tricep kickbacks to get through this workout. Feel free to stack on another workout after this, one of the cardio ones, or go out for a walk. Got some good weather out there, so enjoy it, take advantage of it. Get yourself some healthy doses of vitamin D. It's good for all sorts of things, including COVID, apparently. Five more seconds. Renegade rows in 3, 2, and 1. All right, crank them out. As many as you can. All right, last set of tricep kickbacks. You can also do these one arm at a time. But you don't need to go heavy with this exercise. You can also use a band with the handle around the door, or tied around the door knob, I should say, and go one at a time. All right, that was our last set of those. We got 1 more minute to go. Lateral and front raises, and then Renegade rows to wrap things up for this 15-minute workout. Whew. All right, here we go. Get yourself ready. Last set of laterals. Make it your best one. Under control, especially on the way down. All right, now we'll transition to front raises. Last time. And then Renegade rows to wrap things up. Yeah, keep breathing, indeed. 3 seconds. Last repetition, and down for Renegade rows to wrap it up. Keep your form together. Don't get sloppy because it's your last set. Last few seconds. And there we have it. Whew. All right, hopefully you like that again. Let me know what you think, what you thought, any suggestions for future workouts as well. Something you want to focus on, drop me a message and let me know, and I'll consider it. All sources of inspiration are greatly appreciated. And I appreciate you being here and joining me. Scheduling update, I'm going to take next week off, so no new videos for your next week. You do have somewhere in the vicinity of 50 to 60 hours of video workouts between the Hoops Facebook page and YouTube channel, and my Facebook page and YouTube channel. We've tried to do a pretty good job with some help from some of our members, Shelby Maddox in particular, in identifying each of those workouts, kind of what they are. So as you go through, you can kind of figure out, well, what workout do I want to do without necessarily having to sit and watch for 3 or 4 or 5 minutes. You'll know my videos here on my YouTube channel, I've got a pretty good description, I think, in each one of the workouts as well. So you can kind of pick and choose and put a program together. So next week, no new videos, create your own workouts. The following 2 weeks, that'll be Christmas week and New Year's week, I'll do one extended workout each of those 2 weeks, probably in the 25-minute or so range. Just something fun and different to wrap up this crazy 2020. So until I see you again, thank you again as always for joining me. Stay healthy, stay safe out there, stay sane, and get out and enjoy this gorgeous weather that hopefully we're still having by the time you see this video. Again, take care. I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.